Yeah, I'm ready to go. Sending you in 10. Cool. Ready in just a second. Here we go. Welcome to Nightmare Ned. Enjoy this video while we get set up. I'm Juniper Theory. I was here yesterday for pinball games, and today I'm here for children's cinematic horror platformers. I'm joined by my lovely partner Gwyn. Gwyn, can you say
hello?
And really glad Claudia, who is like the main speedrunner of this game, who is very good and better than me, to be frank.
Oh, thank you. Hi, how's it going?
Do you want to introduce yourself at all?
I am a Twitch streamer, YouTuber. I do a lot of speedruns. I will admit, mostly this game. I hold several records in this, including 2 blindfolded records.
Yeah, you just got the blindfolded one.
Well, that's awesome. I played too much of this game, perhaps.
Yes. So I'm excited when I make a mistake and can't remember what to do to go, wait, quick, what do I do? And have you tell me.
Yep,
I'll give the history and all of that of this game, but for now, I'm just gonna get it started. So skip through the rest of this cutscene and get us going, because I can talk during the opening cutscene. Ready, set, and we're off. All right. So, Nightmare Ned is I said cinematic horror platformer. We play as Ned, who is having a nightmare. Ned does a lot of that. This was based on a Disney Channel original TV show that aired for 1 season and then was canceled and never aired again. Didn't go into reruns and was not in any way preserved at all. The game is, the show is the only reason we have high quality versions of it is because one of the animators leaked them online. But for some reason, when they made the TV show, they were also like, this is going to be really popular and we want to make it at the same time as we're making a video game. So the video game was developed in coordination with it. So the video game is really, in some areas, bafflingly well done, but also in other areas, really, really janky, as you will see. This is the beginning of the game. This is all cutscenes. I'm not interacting with it at all yet. But there are, the only thing I did was at the very beginning, I chose a level and I chose the school. So, welcome to Alcatraz Elementary, the first level of the game. We're going to start by jumping because that is the fastest way to move. You may say, this is not very fast. It's faster than the alternative. The alternative is walking at this speed. The goal of the game is in each level, we're currently in the school, but in each level there are a number of things that Ned is scared of. For example, in this one, that was getting your picture taken while naked. What a horrifying thing. Our goal is to pick the things that have the little guy who just appeared. That's a shade. We want to find all 3 shades. There's 6 different things in this area that could be a shade, 6 things that Ned's scared of. And then there's 3 of those things randomly have a shade on them. There's no way to know which ones. It's completely random. You just have to hope that you get good ones, especially on the first level where 4 of them are relatively fast. Take like 5 minutes, I'd say at most. 3 are very fast, 1 is a little bit slow. Here's our second one, is killing this giant cheerleading mascot, who Ned is, I guess, scared of. Come on. Nothing. Dang. The other 2, 1 is pretty slow, and 1 is like, how long would you say the fighting game sequence takes?
Ooh, like 6 minutes minimum.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the other one has like a 2-minute opening cutscene and then is a random chance whether or not you get it. So if we get... Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to explain the random chance with that in comparison to the random chance of where the shadows are. So the shadow locations are actually saved. If you like save on a new game, they will be in those same locations if you load that save again. That other shadow location, always random even on the same save. Oh,
yeah. We got 2. Okay, we got that's 2 shadows, and that's the first 2 that are really fast. So, okay, I gotta go this way, actually. Wrong way. If we get the 3rd one at this 4th location, that's really good. That means we've successfully... Dang. I got hit by them. That means we've successfully dodged the entire opening sequence. It will save like a full 15 minutes off this run. I actually have a safety save in case we don't get this one, just because it will take, there's a chance, because that last one is random. Not only is it completely random, but it is random, and if you fail it, you go back to the main area of the game and have to redo the level in a way. So it could take any amount of time, so we're gonna skip it. Next up, we have a little mini area, and this is the first song of the game. Somebody quiet for a little bit to play the song, let the song play. This is a song about being scared because you're at a classroom and your teacher is giving you really complicated equations. And this level takes a long time, and we're going to skip the whole thing if I can get the skip. Let me right to the edge of here.
Typically, you have to do a lot of very bad platforming, but you can actually just clip through this wall here.
Hang on. Let me
So, June,
more. Yeah.
I scooched in a little further before doing this.
Yeah, let me try going a little bit further here. Or, yeah, scoot forward a little bit at the end. Get this. Dang it.
Scoot forward while you're on the top of the ladder before you fall.
That's what I was trying to do. Cool. I've never had this much trouble with it. It's killing me.
You should have gotten that one. I am disappointed. Now we have enough supplies.
I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. If you have any advice, it's not. I've never gotten this wrong
on the ladder as you can.
Is that again?
Try climbing up as far left on the ladder as you can if this doesn't work.
That's what I've been doing. There we go, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that skips this entire platforming area. We don't have to worry about it. You did get to hear more of the funny song though, so I hope you enjoyed that. Now, if we get this, the first level is fast and simple and we don't have to worry about it. Cross your fingers.
Nope.
We did not get it. That's really bad. All right, so fastest way to the next one, I believe, is to go down on over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, go over here. So next up, we're gonna go to the principal. We're gonna hope we get it right. If we get that one, it's not too long, but it's pretty bad. And then if we don't get this one, that means we have to do the fighting game sequence, which, while that is my favorite thing in the game, jumped too far. While that is one of my favorite areas in the entire game, it is also incredibly slow. So we are approaching loading safety save zone. In the normal speedrun that you do of this, you just reset if you don't get those first three, because not getting it in those first four means the run is completely dead. This is the any % run. This is the no save file run, where it's completely random what you'll get, and you just kind of have to route as best you can. There's also runs for like not having a save, or having a save file where you know where everything is, so you can optimize a save file. There's actually a specific save file that will make every single possible location have one, so all you have to do is find the fastest route to those. You've run that. How fast is that speed run?
The record right now is something like 14:30, and that is with cutscenes. If you so you can skip cutscenes in this game. The other runner of this game, Silent Noise Plays, she found out that if you pop out the disk of the quote-unquote disk of your legitimate Windows 98 PC, it just skips past all the cutscenes. That is about 12 minutes long. But any % save file, no cutscene skips, is currently 14:28. Sorry, cutscene skips 11:33.
That's the thing about this game. It's extremely creative in how it looks and how it is. All right, here we go. Lottery time.
Hi, Lisa, Courtney.
One of these 8 options is the option that will get us the shade, if there is a shade at this location, and at the very least just send us back to the level.
Beeswax.
One of these 8 options is an option that will send us back to the main menu, and I will probably just load a safety save from there. There is no way to know which one. It is completely random every single time you load it.
Shelter.
Yeah, shoot.
and it is completely random. And I thought, hey, what if I make a save file on this area just to be able to make sure that I don't maybe I could use that to like force this to be the same. Not only was it still random, but the game would crash every single
Love
time.
you, baby. Children's Talent Agency.
The other 6 just do these funny animations, but also waste time. So.
Do you know?
All right. Cross your fingers. Come on. Okay.
It's real parents, I feel like.
Nope. It's the bad one. All right, that's the worst possible one. We got kicked out to the main menu. Should I go back and do the fighting game sequence, or should I just load the safety save at this point?
That's up to you. You're the runner here. If you want to show off the fighting sequence, I think it's cool, but it does take, as I said, like 6 minutes.
I'll show off a little bit of it just to show it. So yeah, so at this point, Run is completely dead. So I'm going to be loading a save that has finished the first level, just to show off what would happen. But first, I will show off what the fighting game sequence looks like, because it's very fun and very interesting. It is the... it is the worst part of the game, and like I said, so the thing is, the fighting game sequence could be the other shade that we need. However, the fighting game sequence is also, if it's not, we would have to go back into the professor's room, and in there it is completely random. Once again, random phone thing. We could in theory keep getting the fake parents or the parents over and over and over and over again, get kicked back to the main menu, and just lose the game. That is theoretically possible. So we're not going to do that. That is why I have this save. Anyways, I will quickly show this off. So the last possible shade thing that you can get, we showed off one was the Poto, one was the weird cheerleader, one was the librarian, one was the chalkboard, one was the calling your parents, and then the last one is, what if you were in a locker and you played Mortal Kombat with some things on paper? So here, I have to go up to this, I have to attack it, and it starts a Mortal Kombat fight scene. Now, none of these are interesting gameplay-wise. All of them work the exact same way. You walk to the right, come back, and then attack a bunch of times. But all of them are these diorama mixed media things that are so pretty. I love them so much. It's an incredibly creative game in how it looks.
The art is gorgeous.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, all we're doing for this is just walking back and forth, attacking.
I mean, as the back of the box says, this game contains visually stunning animation and state-of-the-art technology to create a totally unique experience, unlike anything you've ever seen.
They weren't lying.
I will do one more because I want to look at the Dracula because it's my favorite. Then I'm just gonna load from save. There is no way to tell which one is correct aside from guessing. I missed the Dracula. Never mind. All right, let's just load from the save. So yeah, you've seen this. It's just 5 monsters that all do the same thing. I'm gonna load this. So this, I just saved over it. Oh my god. Well, fortunately, I had a different save that I saved the other day, so I can load that. Thankfully. I just saved over my safety save, but fortunately, I made a different safety save the other day.
Hope I can find it.
Safety save.
Yeah. Thanks to me for doing that. So, fortunately, because I've been testing this so much. So, now that we've done this, the reason you'd always do the school first is because the school has that possibility. So, now we'll go into the other stuff.
I'm just dying.
There's 4 other areas. There's the graveyard, there's the medical stuff, there is the basement / attic, and then there is the bathroom, which Ned is scared of. So we'll go to the graveyard next. Each area kind of represents some stuff that Ned would generally be scared of. This area is very focused on death, but in a very child-friendly way. One thing I actually do like about this game a lot is that it is spooky in a way that makes sense for like a child. Like, how are you scared of death? You're scared of death because there's zombies there, you know? Not necessarily that.
Right, yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff in this game that I'm like, this is kind of a little bit spooky. This area especially has a lot of things like that.
That grade is reserved.
However, the only thing in this game I think that goes beyond like funny cartoon horror to genuinely disturbing is the dental area, which I will.
Oh yeah.
There. So in this area, the first shade we have is this guy. We've got to hit him with our yo-yo. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually get us the shade. We have to respawn him and hit him again. So we're gonna go into this hole and go for the second shade, which is talking to getting out of this hole by jumping on the stool of a weird skeleton. But first we have to land on some heads.
I'm looking in the insert on the box here, and it has a picture of the dental zone, and it's really incredible how inaccurately this picture captures how disgusting the dental zone is.
It's really bad. So from there, we just hit the light, come back, jump on the stool, and that's the first thing. And we did not get a shade, unfortunately, so that is one that was not gotten. Now we go back over here, hit the trick-or-treater again. Got him. Wait for him to despawn, and there's our first shade. All right, we got the first one. So next I'm gonna head to the left. This is going to be a lot of jumping, so here's a chance to talk about the game. I'm trying to think of what to say. So yeah, the first area is the area that really makes or breaks the run. From here point on, there's definitely a lot that could take a lot longer depending on what you do, but nothing here is going to take nearly as long as that first area does.
Yeah, it's notable
that gets hit by every single possible guy. Here. Yep. So the next one is going to be coming up. The next shade is going to be a grave that we're going to go jump on. Got that guy. He did not successfully chop off our head. Jumping is the only way to get around in this game because it's just faster than walking, because walking is so impossibly slow.
You said about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes by jumping instead of walking.
Incredible. All right, here's our next possible shade location. It is in this grave. We're gonna go to the bottom of it by riding this giant coffin. For a lot of these areas, you have to route specifically, okay, what's the fastest way to get as many as possible, since you want to check the faster ones first. The one exception to this is the bathroom, because the bathroom has some issues with it that we can take advantage of, so that we can just kind of jump around and do them in any the fastest order based on how long they take. All right, now for climbing a ladder. What a thrill in dark.
I wish my part was
good. I don't remember the whole song. Kate could sing it, but I can't. It is a very long ladder, though. So hopefully this is one of them. We've checked 2 so far. We found 1. It does not look like it. Thank you. All right, so we've checked 3 so far, and we found 1. That means could get worst possible luck here. Let's find out. So the next one is going to involve this guy. We got to go kill some Girl Scouts. Some evil zombie Girl Scouts. I'm very sad after the Mortimer run that we don't get to turn into a slug as part of the run, because that is something you can do in this game, but it is not necessary for this. You get turned into a slug and have to run away from someone who's throwing salt everywhere. Instead, we eat a bad cookie and turn into a zombie. Walk over here.
The slug thing was something that that Silent and I for a while thought was a shadow check location, but no, it is exclusively to find a shortcut between worlds.
And the thing about the shortcuts between the worlds is there's a lot of ways to go from one world to the next. They just generally aren't worth it in almost any scenario. Okay. Jump up here, jump over to here, turn, and then attack this guy in the butt. Hit him until that happens.
You can go now. Bye-bye.
Then immediately going to try and leave as quickly as possible. But first we have to wait for this little vampire girl to respawn the nightlight. Yep, there we go. Got out before she even opened the door. Yeah, that's the thing I really love about this game, is as janky as it is, it's really fun to just wander around it. Okay, we got 1. All right, we might not get worst possible luck. That's 4 and 2. I guess that's like pretty fair odds, actually. I have fallen into the evil hole. Not that bad.
gets you where you need to go anyway.
Yeah. A lot of the little enemies don't really waste that much time. You do want to avoid them for best possible time, but they're not that bad. Next thing is going to be in this urn. This is, I don't know why, but this sequence specifically really creeps me out. I think it's just because it feels kind of pointless to me. Like there's no reason for it to be like this. Alright, we gotta attack this, we gotta attack this guy, and then they will collectively get rid of the demon, who will then, oh shoot, wrong button. There's 2 jump buttons I can push. If I push shift while standing normally, I'll jump up. I think it's just because there's no real reason to eat that guy, and it just seems kind of weird. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Ned.
All right, that's 3 shadows. We've discovered that the horrible monster here was actually just Ned's grandpa. Ned's scared of his grandpa dying.
Whoa!
So we've completed this area. Next up, I will go to, let's do, wait, wrong one. Let's do attic/basement next.
This is probably my favorite level.
I like this one a lot.
Come and see what goes.
I like the creativity in it. This area is very themed on bad luck and a bunch of other stuff. So, well, the reason it's not no cutscene skips is because no cutscene skips is that's no cutscene skips as in no skipping the massive cutscenes that are all over the place that you can only skip by pulling the disc out. A category so you don't have to do that.
Yeah, no glitch cutscene skips.
Yeah. I'm also pulling my notes up for the bathroom area because I do actually need to have a set of notes to know which keys to press. You'll see why in a bit. It's very fun. So this area can go very fast if we get lucky. A lot of the shades are really easy to get. The last one is really annoying, so we need it to not be the last one. First shade is right here. We gotta feed this guy by attacking this thing. He eats the little thing, and no shade. Not get a thing. So that's 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6 checked. Did not get it. Next one is going to be over here. We got to turn on this light and then go behind here and do a funny little dance with a ghost. Yep. Walking out here, we gonna get a shade? Nope. Nothing. Dang.
Unfortunate.
All right, so that is 2 out of 6 checked, and we need it to not be the last one, so odds are not looking good. Next shade is down here. We're gonna listen to a horrible story. I hope you're ready for a really gross story. I always want to jump down those stairs. I feel like you should be able to.
You can.
You can?
Yeah. If you go down to like the third or fourth step, you can jump all the way to the bottom.
All right. Now I gotta sit around up here and wait for the story to finish. Let's listen.
But it grew and ballooned and it started to move. And then all of a sudden a burst filled the room. She ran to the mirror to sneak a peek and screamed at the sight as baby spiders emerged from her cheek.
What if you had a zit and it turned out it was baby spiders? Wouldn't that be awful?
Character actress Edie McClurg, everyone.
And we did not get it, so that means it is the 3 worst possible options here. Cool.
That would be legitimately awful. I think that is probably one of the most horrible things I can imagine happening to me.
Agreed.
That's new.
Yes, sometimes the state-of-the-art technology does create a unique experience unlike anything you've ever seen, but in a negative way.
I have never seen this happen. Have you seen this happen before?
I have not, no. The camera in this level in particular hates when you jump everywhere.
Yeah, it gets really, really mad. Oh, there it goes. Watching it.
But I've never seen that. I don't know what caused that.
That's
yeah. Like I've seen sprites freeze and duplicate on screen in the game before, but not a whole fragment of the screen.
So this area, there we go. The camera can get very stuck very easily. We're just gonna jump over. We're gonna find some weird dogs and we're gonna feed them. They have very long tails, and they're going to make a set of stairs, which will unlock a route to the new area. And we are not going to go to that area. So wait for that to spawn. There's the shade. And now we can leave. Yeah. So we do not want to go up there. Up there is where the slug is and a bunch of other stuff. We can't interact with that at all. I'm gonna keep pausing every once in a while just to let the camera catch up, because I don't know what happens if the camera doesn't catch up.
It will catch up eventually. The only thing that like it screws up if the camera doesn't catch up is going up this ladder. It won't let you move out of that initial area until the camera catches up.
All right, so we found 2. The last one is all the way back at the very beginning. This does mean we get to show off one of the my favorite things in the game that's a gag / also something I was legitimately scared of as a kid, which is breaking your mother's back because you stepped on a crack. And you get to see her suffer there. I don't know, that spooked me as a kid. Now we have cats here. We gotta wait for them to come down, attack them, and then go back up. This is we're gonna have to hit each of them 3 times. I think you can speed this up by trying to go back and forth between them, but it is very hard, and every time you get hit by glass, you get stunned for a bit, and it is very, very annoying. So
I don't think that you would be able to get it in time going back and forth.
I've always felt like you could, but I've never managed to do it. All right, next up we got to attack this cat as well. Once we've killed both the cats, we can go to the basement area. You can see that this shade takes a lot longer than all the rest, which is why we do it last, because if you can get any of the others, that's really lucky. I also just want to point out how great this stage looks. Like, all of the mixed media stuff on all of the walls and everything, it's so pretty. All right, time to fall down a hole. Then we are going to attack this lady.
I'm glad you could drop in.
And then she's going to read our fortune, and by that I mean she's going to tell us to get onto a table, and we got to attack some furniture. There's the chair. Next up is the table. Come on.
You do have to time this right, and it's very janky.
It is extremely janky to time it right. Okay, got it. And I got the climb. The climb there, if you can just hold it down at the end, you instantly get it. There it is. Cool. All right, that's all 3 shades. Turns out the 2-headed person was just a girl holding a doll. Problem solved. Next level. So each time you quit a level, the timer goes forward by 1. If the timer gets to 8, you get the bad ending. This is in theory why the next up I wanted the bathroom so that we can show the funny thing. All right. The timer goes to 8, you get the bad ending, but there's no way we would get the timer to 8. All right, so here's where the speed run is going to get a little bit weird. And also where I need to actually check my notes. So, the bathroom, the devs left a tool in the game that lets you skip over entire sections of it. They left a dev tool where if you click a number on your keypad, or on your keyboard, it will instantly teleport you to one of 9 set spots in the level. And so we can just teleport all over this level to skip it entirely, basically. However, this will also glitch out some of the sprites in the game. It's very fun though. Normally I would do the second segment of this last because it's the longest, but I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing the song second because I love it so much. I'm also going to pause very briefly on the song here because I love it so much. This is the best song in the game.
Oh, yes, yes.
This is the Rat Tango, where rats sing about throwing things at you to kill you in your bathtub.
This song was written by Jim Owens, who did all the who did all the songs for this game.
Alright, teleport to 7, so I can go up this ladder. Now I'm gonna pause for a second because I want to listen to this song. I have to get to my favorite lyric. It looks cool. Okay, the next section is the lyric that's very important to me. I think I'll get it even though I've started going up the ladder. This ladder's very long. If I don't get it, I might just have to wait. Anyways, it's time to go on to... No, I think I went up it too fast. Curses. Anyways, doesn't matter. Time for an entire other full song. I'm gonna give it a break so that y'all can listen to the song. Enjoy Ned being scared of puberty.
What is this? Some kind of gorilla?
Ain't no gorilla, ain't no grizzly bear. I'm what you're gonna be someday.
No way!
So fuzzy and so furry everywhere. That's right, my boy, and you'll have so much hair that your mom won't even know ya. She'll scream, "Get away from me!"
She will?
Yeah, and that's the truth on just how growing up is gonna be. Bet you wish you were dreaming.
Yeah.
No chance you are gonna be 12 feet tall.
Oh no!
And everyone will look like tiny ants, much like the Eiffel Tower wearing pants.
Ah.
Well, you're so shrimpy now, kid. Don't you want to grow up tall?
Not that tall.
Well, that's how growing up will be, and that's not all.
It's not?
Your cute little dimples will turn to little pimples going pop, pop, pop.
Stop.
Pop, pop.
Stop.
Pop. You won't get a warning, and every single morning you will find a brand new crop.
Stop!
But the worst part of it is
What?
nobody else is gonna look like this. You'll try ointments, creams, and gels, but you'll still be different from everyone else.
Wait a minute. Nobody comes out looking like that.
No, nobody but you, poor guy.
They're just trying to scare me.
No, we're not. But hey, if you believe it's all a lie, you can go ahead and think so, 'cause someday you will know it's true.
I will, huh?
You'll look into the mirror.
Yeah?
And it will all be clearer.
Sure.
You'll know the awful things that growing up can do to you.
No way.
Great, I hope you enjoyed that song. Now we're gonna break the game. I'm gonna instantly teleport Ned over here to check if we got the thing. We did not. However, Ned is now permanently stuck on the screen for the rest of the run. Enjoy looking at Ned's butt. He's just gonna be there. So next we're gonna teleport back to the beginning and jump into this pipe. The other two are in a different section of the bathroom, so we have to head over there. This section, I really don't want to make a mistake. If I make a mistake, it takes a ton of time off the run, but mistakes aren't that hard so long as I am smart and careful. All right, here we go. I have to jump across some toilets now. 2, 3. A little further. Wait for this one. I hope you're enjoying the sight of Ned just standing there. Then we head up here. Next shade is going to be flushing this toilet. Let's see. I have successfully flushed the toilet, and nothing happened. So that was not one of the shades we needed. So we'll keep heading over here. Flushing the toilet also turns off these razors, which is the next thing. You have to go underneath the razors. I can jump through there, but that's the other thing. So there's the sideways jump and the standing jump. If you hit the standing jump while you're moving to the side, you'll do a sideways jump. But also there's the sideways jump button. I guess they just wanted to make sure you could play the game with only 2 buttons. It's kind of baffling. I don't fully understand it. So we didn't get the razors and we didn't get the toilets. That's pretty bad. Or well, let's see if we got the razors. We did get the razors. Cool.
Nice.
All right, so that's another one. So there's only 2 left. There's the rat ladder, and then there's the duck with the plunger. If all of these sound very confusing, yeah, they are. All right, it's a 4 to get to the top of the rat ladder, right?
Yes, it is. It's 4 and then jump up twice.
So yeah, I want to do 4 to jump into the thing, and then 2 to go back to the rat ladder if I have to, right?
Correct.
Okay, just want to double check.
No, actually, it'll spit you right back into the correct area for it, so...
So
regardless,
we're gonna go here, and then we're going to jump into this toilet. So normally to get up there, you would have to do a whole thing of building a ladder out of rats, but we're gonna skip that and instead watch this cutscene. I don't understand this one at all. What is Ned scared of here?
I don't know. I think it's just a general surrealist thing. I also know that a lot of people, when playing this for the first time, are like, "Oh, I can do something here." No, it's a cutscene.
This is just a cutscene. Yeah. I don't know. I guess like a shooting gallery, but then the duck goes into the thing and Ned jumps down the drain to solve it. Like, this is the one that really baffles me. Okay, cool. We don't have to do rat ladder. So that is the final shade here. Ned is still stuck on the screen. We'll be there. Next up is going to be the medical stuff. It is now time for tooth horror. If you don't like teeth, if you don't like looking at really messed up teeth, now is your chance to turn away.
So it's important to note during this segment that this game was rated for kids to adults by the ESRB with a warning for comic mischief. And if you have a problem with this rating, you can call them at 1-800-771-ESRB to complain.
Thank you. So in this stage, there's technically, so this stage is a little bit different. Instead of having 6 spots, there's only 4. 3 of them are on the mouth side, and 1 of them is on the medical side. We do not want the medical side, because the medical side is very slow. So we're gonna wait for it to transition over to the other one. Because all 3 of them are on the mouth side, it's better to go through the entire mouth side and hope that you get everything here and don't have to do the medical side at all. If we have to do the medical side, it is what it is. It's an auto scroller that's pretty long. It's kind of fun to watch, but hopefully we'll be able to skip it and get this run done a little bit faster. Welcome to the mouth. I hate how this area looks. It's so bad.
Remember, you don't have to hit those guys.
True, yeah. So the first objective here is right here. I have to sit around and do nothing. I just have to wait. I hope you've enjoyed Nightmare Ned so far. This is what the inside of your mouth probably looks like right now. But I hope you've enjoyed it so far. We're about to get another song, but first I have to go up here. Look at this great background. Isn't this awesome? And I have to go talk to the Fairy of Bad Breath, who's going to pull out one of my teeth and inject me with bad breath.
Mother gingivitis, and I welcome you to the magic of toxic breath.
Yeah. It's really bad. I warned you.
Yeah, it's really awful.
Listen, there's a reason I was like, most of the things that are scary in this game aren't that bad, except for this. So the mouth also occasionally does x-rays and also gives you cavity monsters that you can sometimes jump past. Also these guys. And then there's the weird electric parts. It's just a bad time in general. Again, my next goal is to get through to the... I've gotten caught by every single one of these guys. That's awesome. My next goal is to... And I got hit by this guy. He just shows up randomly. You can technically kill him with the bad breath, but it's not really that... It's not easy and not worth it, I don't think.
No, it saves no time.
Alright, so here's our next goal. It's time for another song. You know what kids are often scared of, I guess?
Hey, thank you for coming.
Their own uvula.
To be here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Baby, I'm your uvula. Thank you. I ain't your honey and I'm feeling blue-vula, 'cause you won't even give me how'd you do, Vula. I just hang here and sing, but baby, I sure know how to swing. I ain't your baby, but it's true, Vula, that if you'd only look and see all the ways I can move, you'll attune to my groove, you'll applaud, you'll approve, you'll agree. I may be just a small town uvula, but I'm the king of the mouth, and I gotta be me. Yes, I gotta be me. Good night, everybody. Drive safely, and remember, uvula backwards is I love you.
I hope you enjoyed that song. Okay, that's 2. Wait, is that 1 or 2?
That is 1.
That was 1. Okay, so we are gonna have to do the medical area, which will be interesting. This has been a terrible, terrible luck run. Very glad I had that save. I'll bet my other save.
There is a chance still that you won't have to do the gurney section, because whenever you go back to the lobby for the first time after beating either the gurney or the whole dentist level, you get a shadow check.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Thank you. All right, so this is the end of the level. We're gonna get, here is the final monster. It's a giant monster with a bunch of teeth. We destroy his teeth. We get eaten by the monster. And then, as soon as I see the final shadow, that will be...
There we go. Never mind.
Nope.
So you do have to do the gurney.
We are going to have to do the gurney section. That'll give me a good opportunity to talk about the show a little bit more, I guess. So I did watch the show, actually. Here's the gurney section. I have to focus on this a little bit because I cannot fail this. On this, doctors are going to try and steal our organs. Our job is to not get our organs stolen. I'm gonna stay at the bottom because I find that easiest.
With the owner of a black hearse, please move your vehicle. You're parked in a living
Only
zone.
the lowest possible guys can potentially hit us down here. This is just an auto scroller. There's nothing we can do. We just gotta sit here and wait. But I went and I actually watched the show for this with my friends because I wanted to make sure I'd actually seen it. So for the record, the plot of the show is every week something happens to Ned that kind of bothers him a little bit, and then he has a horrible nightmare about it. That's the entire show. Is just here's a bunch of horrible nightmares this child is having. It's a lot. It feels a bit like Courage the Cowardly Dog, but less funny and charming, more just like a little bit off.
I'm proud to announce the birth of a 9-pound baby.
If I get this wrong, I'll have to play roulette at the end to try and get my organs back, which I'd rather not do. But hopefully I don't. Have y'all seen any of the show?
I haven't yet.
I made sure I went back and watched the episode where Ned turns into a girl.
Oh, good.
That's the one I've made sure I've seen.
Yeah, there's actually multiple episodes that do stuff like that. I don't really recommend the show because we got all of our organs. We don't have to play the game. We just immediately get here and get the shade, and that is time. Yeah.
I am gonna make you. I am gonna make you show me the show next time we're hanging out together because I definitely want to watch it.
That was Nightmare Ned. We had a bad first level, unfortunately, but that's what the safety save was for. I'm glad I made 2 safety saves and was so prepped. It went pretty well. Still came in under estimate, even with really terrible luck. I hope that you enjoyed all of those wonderful things. Thank you so much for the help. I just want to say I genuinely really like this game. It's really creative and really fun and really charming. I also want to get to the very end so I can hear my favorite line in the entire game. Hold up.
By the storm last night.
Here we go. Let's turn the volume up for this.
It was nothing.
Great. Now what are we supposed to do?
We could perform hideous, painful medical procedures on each other.
Isn't that wonderful? Let's all perform hideous, painful medical procedures on each other. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on Juniper Theory. I'll be back in just a second for another much worse game, to be frank. I genuinely recommend checking this out. Please check this game out and speedrun it if you want to. There's a ton of categories and a ton of guides to it too. It's really well documented. Thanks mostly to Claudia and the other runner of this game, Silent, who I'm really thankful for. If you're at all interested in, it's a really fun and interesting game. Well, all right. Do y'all want to say anything before we sign off?
Thanks for having me. If you want to see more net runs, I'm practicing a bunch right now for an event coming up in November. You can find me on We Are Alexandra, WeAreAlexandra.
All right. Yeah, and with that, we're good. So, yeah. Feel free to pull me out. Feel free to kill the stream, and I will be ready, getting set up for my next game, which will be much shorter and much worse.